Philadelphia Eagles. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Here we go. 120! Nice, sweetheart! Safe! Flag! Mike 57. Defense! Lefty! Bounce!
Wentz on the give to Sanders. Sanders shaking and baking. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Tyson.
From midfield, here's Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Shotgun now for Wentz. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Go. 280.
Let's go. Tie that left. Hey, 4 down. What?
Sunday. Run. Bang.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. And his pass incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Check 31. 25. Check 25. Hey, Lou. Check 25.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd.
Hey, empty. Sunday. Hey, 74. Ram. No.
Working from the gun. Wentz. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Redskins scoop it. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the ground with Bryce Love, the former Stanford Cardinal. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now a give running right is Love. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
First down, Redskins.
Ready! 57. And give me trade him up.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, Love. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Let's go now.
Now it's Jackson looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Delights Turner. Now 2nd and goal from the 7-yard line.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now a quick pass to Richardson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Paul Richardson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point good by Hopkins, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Redskins 7, Eagles nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Wentz. He finds an opening past the 40. Open man is Arcega Whiteside. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
But that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Not today. Check safety, check safety. Hey, Bush. 57. Mike, 57. Come off the ball. Come on. Check 50. Check 50. Go. Check.
Running right, here's Sanders. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Here we go. 280. Target.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lamb. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 41-yard line.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a 1st down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 10 yards there and an Eagle 1st down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Watch the edge. Check 9. Man 5-7.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Go. 180. 57 for Mike. You can't play. Sunday. No. Off.
Now Sanders. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
57 for Mike. Here we go.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. And he's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 23 yards, the final tally.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
On first down, here's Love. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Hey, you got 3 down, 3 down.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They try to set up the bubble screen here. It's complete. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Able to find Turner. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Come on. Come on, D. Let's go. Mike, 53. 53. Mike. I got you. Got you, boy. 53 is the Mike. Got you. I got you, son. Undercrunch.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Redskins 14, Eagles nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion. So here's 2nd and 4. Now a give, right side. Sanders. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd. Throwing his Wentz. The hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Go. 20. Hey, let's get in them holes.
Wentz now on first down. Throw left side complete. It's Lamb. A very solid gain of 27.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Nice.
Wentz now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Wentz going to throw. Steps away to his left. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
Check three, check three, check three.
Lefty, lefty. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Switch, switch, switch.
Hey, ram, ram, ram.
Now Wentz. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lamb. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. Now on 4th down, Doug Peterson turns it over to the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 39. And this one is right through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking for Paul Richardson there, but it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Watch the flag, watch the flag. Watch the flag, motion, block, block, block. Deuce, 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 deuce. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Slow, slow. Kill, turn up. Zip, zip. You got tight. You got tight right there. 47 Mike, 47 Mike. Mike, 47. Hey, watch the slant. Check 43.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Set.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
It's just me and you.
Check four, check four.
Check
They'll run again with Love on 1st down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Here we go.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Kill, 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 kill. Hey, turn it up, turn it up. Hey, Tree, come. Check, 53's mine.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. And a quick throw here. That's complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Love. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And it's taken in at the 9. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Slam, slam, slam. Kill, kill.
Wentz. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. That's number 4, sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case, because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5.
46 down, man, 5-4.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. Looking deep downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Kill, kill, kill.
Get along. Hey, push.
After the interception, here's Jackson. That's complete to Turner. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 39-yard line.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on second and inches. Now a give right side. It's Love, and he'll get it down to the play to the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Defense, keep it up, guys.
Check. Lucky. Shit. Watch the shit. Face the six. Move. Now.
Pick the edge. Come.
Now Jackson. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give the Redskins 13 there and a first down.
First down, Redskins.
On the double.
53, Mike.
Watch the screen.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Ready?
Mike, 57.
Tighten up. Pull it together. Check.
Check. 22, check. 22.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Bryce Love, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And it's 21-3. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
No gain on this defense, no gain.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Well, if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Another run here with Sanders. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Waiting. Ref. Check 13. Check 13.
Nice 57. 57's right.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Wentz. Throw left side complete. It's Lamb. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
First and 10 at the 36.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Straight 15. Straight 15.
Watch safety creep. Safety's creeping.
Wentz now to throw. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Back to the air on second down. Wentz. And that's complete to Sanders. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10, right at the 40.
Tight ends on the Ringo. We got four. We got four.
Now Wentz again. And complete to Zach Ertz. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
This game just keeps evolving and changing, doesn't it? You got a tight end who can move around a lot, not necessarily using a big body on him. Sometimes you take a corner, a better cover guy, and put him on him and try and take him out of the game as we've seen in this one.
You're exactly right. They've taken him out of the game. That was just his first catch. Big reason they're losing right now. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Wentz now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10. From the red zone now, Wentz. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Montez Sweat. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Here we go. Here we go. Switch. Switch.
Great.
Now Wentz. And the pressure gets to him again. Jonathan Allen in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
You gonna see me in your nightmares.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Nice 57.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Here we go.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Forward, Tokyo.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs.
Ready.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance
what you
for
doing
them.
on this 2K,
now
man?
you just
Y'all know
don't
what
get
you doing
careless,
with this
take care of the ball on
man.
the way out.
Yeah.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson. Blitz
Look at you in a
coming,
career
and down
mode.
he goes. Nigel Bradham flying in and laying the lumber defensively. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Space to maneuver at the 40.
What you playing with now? You got a little dude?
It's a foot race. Touchdown, Washington.
Okay, I got my big out here. You stepping out to the port.
His
Nah, I'm
second
finna get off
touchdown of
this
the game,
motherfucker,
his
man. I've
3rd
been
on
on
the
this piss all
year.
day.
And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Got to be feeling confident they're going to get off the schneid. An old coach told me he calls this a relief win. 0-3 would have been bad. You get to 1-2, you feel a lot better, don't you?
That is so true, and you feel better about yourself. You think to yourself, okay, we're still in the playoffs.
Boy, was you playing in the wheelchair league?
But the other part, too, it makes you doubt about your system. It makes you doubt about your coaches. They don't have to worry about that now. They can move forward.
That boy's still out there. Right. Out there.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down.
Yeah, that's how Wayne was. Wayne used to be out there and said they kept getting hurt every game.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on
That nigga
4th
Wayne,
down,
boy.
it caused
He's
every
at
minute,
me.
but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence
I used to
in
be
you
weak
guys.
at that nigga
Go
Wayne, but I see that nigga at the
Didn't
game, he
happen.
limping around
Also
and
showed
shit.
confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
No.
Watch the twist.
Wait, son.
Another run with Sanders.
That nigga Wayne used to hurt. Stupid ass shit, man. I don't know
It's a
what's wrong.
gain
My
of
fucking thigh
13
just
and a
hurt.
1st down for Philadelphia.
You hurt your thigh.
Couple of very nice carries to start this
You hurt
drive
your
out.
thigh,
Yeah, 2
nigga.
first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Achilles. That's every time I see y'all niggas at the game, Wayne had some type of
Nowhere
injury.
to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat make that now
Yeah,
8
yeah.
sacks for him on the season. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
To try again after the
Well,
sack.
y'all reflexes ain't what it used to be, man. Them little young whippersnappers don't come out there hitting them seeds.
Big play there for Philly. 52 yards. They'll run on 1st down. Sanders. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Hey, that nigga ain't trying to take none of them shots down the line.
Use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Them little niggas gonna be out there hitting seeds.
20.
Boy, they gonna shove them motherfucking pitches down your throat, boy.
On 2nd and 7, Wentz. He'll be hit and taken down at the 20.
You hear me, Block?
Dante Fowler. He's the one that got home and
That nigga,
takes him down for a loss of 9. And he's going to go down again. Montez Sweat.
He ain't gonna be out there with that motherfucking Satchel Paige floater. They gonna be smashing him, motherfucker.
That shit over with,
So
Oh,
boy.
hail to the Redskins as they get the victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Y'all league ain't got no age
the team
limit,
that
huh?
just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
That's why I'm playing catch.
So for the Redskins, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they will fall to a similar mark at 1-2. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Should jump in this career game right quick, man. Ain't nobody out there. He like, look, nigga, I'm right here. These kids. Oh, you over there playing, Block? What Los over there doing? Beating the computer by 100? Damn, pig, what the hell you got your TV on? 75? You at the end, I heard that motherfucker buzzing loud as hell. There we go, man. Junior. Murder Junior, you heard me? You heard me, Block? I think that's what's up. These games, I'm gonna start simulate these motherfuckers. Not right now. I was finna to. Where you at? I finna enjoy your shit. My point is. Who you got, Weezy? Who got the pick for you? I said, who got the pick? One of them niggas, huh? But I kind of want to jump back in this shit, but I ain't played Madden so motherfucking long. Right. Right. That's all I ever asked for. I used to show me get mad in the motherfucker. Like, I know damn well these niggas ain't that damn good.